People Station V103 ATL's number one fan, pop R&B and throwbacks. Big Tigger Morning Show with Jazzy McBee.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
Yeah.
Uncle Magic is here.
I know, right? The man, the myth,
I'm going to give you your whole name because I don't think nobody know your whole name. Michael Magic Barney is in the house.
There you go. Good
How you
morning.
doing, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Excellent this morning.
You're looking good on my
I
television,
know,
sir.
right?
Oh, man. It takes a lot. I'm heading to a workout today.
Okay.
This is Wednesday. They get me and grind me up a little bit.
Okay,
on
okay,
Wednesdays
good.
To hold me together.
Good.
This is a 1954 model.
Yeah, because you're not usually up this early,
Yeah, they
right?
gotta keep this model purring right.
Hey, man.
The model, but it still work good.
Yeah,
Good,
all
looking
right.
good,
All
sir.
right. Listen, Magic City, an American fantasy, 5-part documentary currently airing on Stars. Magic City is celebrating 40 years.
40 years.
40 years, Magic.
I don't even know if I can look back that far. Man. That's a long way back, but 40 years.
40
yes, sir.
years.
Oh, my God.
What has changed the most between year 1 and year 40?
Wow. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has changed. It's sort of like the telephones. You see how they keep flipping up?
Oh, right, yeah.
That's how fast
That's it.
things seem
Okay.
to be flipping, It was grimy, rough back then compared to it is now. My side of town didn't get no cranes, wasn't nothing but dark, gloomy clouds over that
Right.
side of town or the south side back then. So things are lightening up. You see cranes, you see buildings going up. So it's a lot more new Greyhound enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
There's hope for Magic City over there. There's hope for Magic over there. Yeah.
So I'm from Atlanta. So, of course, Magic City is a staple. I know I ain't going to say it as a kid, but as a kid in high school, I've always heard about Magic City. I was like, I always wanted to go. So, I frequently now, when I'm an adult. So, what has been like the one of the biggest stories in Magic City? If anyone have not seen the docu-series, just one.
A story.
Yeah, one big story that's memorable for you.
I think a big story was, Jermaine one time brought Quincy Jones in.
Wow.
Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones.
What?
Yeah. So
Quincy
he
was a
brought-
little partial to the female.
So wait. But
Wait a minute.
He never went much further than the front door. He got
okay.
amazed by the door girl.
What?
And he sort of hung around the front door the whole evening,
Really?
talking to the door girl.
Really?
Yes, the door lady and him seemed to hit it off,
Okay.
and he never made it much further than the door.
Oh,
He came around inside where her booth was, but he was more interested in, I think if she was light-skinned,
Oh.
girl, and he never made it much further.
That's crazy.
Yeah, never made it
That is crazy.
That's a good
I have
story.
absolutely
Great
never
wit,
been
right?
stuck at the door, Magic.
He was stuck at the door, man.
Now, when did Magic City Monday become a thing? When I knew about it,
Yeah.
I went for one time, and then I refused to go because I called Magic City Monday Competition Monday. And what I mean by that,
Yeah, I was
Jazzy
like, what?
and Magic, is there's this unspoken thing on Monday, like there's a who can throw the most money
Yeah.
on Monday. And my pockets, while nicely appointed,
Listen.
weren't built to put everybody bills. They will absolutely, you were talked about in the locker room.
Yeah, you would be.
So I didn't go on Competition Monday a lot.
You should not
Man.
be. You shouldn't be caught up in a competition. It's not even about that. Some people made it like that.
Right.
I guess Mondays came in town about the same time you came to
Really?
Atlanta.
Okay.
So, yeah, Mondays probably started 12 years, somewhere
It's been around
around
for a
there. The
while.
last 10, 12 years, they
Okay.
started the Magic Monday. So that came into effect, and you might have created that when you came to town.
No, he said he didn't want to go into
no,
the club
wait,
because
I-
he's one of the men that say, like, I'm not going to throw a whole bunch of money because if you're in the club, right, especially Magic City, and you're not throwing no money, even the girls.
If you are somebody.
I would talk about you. Like, why you ain't showing no love to the girls? Like, you would definitely get talked about if you go to Magic City Monday and not throw a whole
That's
bunch of
pressure.
money. And buy bottles. I'm just saying.
You got to just cool out. You can't get, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? People get caught up in that. So big boys do what they do if that's
Right.
what they want to
Uh-huh.
do.
That is a fact.
And people just have a good time. You ain't supposed to let them, get you all in the flip of, I got to go be somebody. You guys put my last 1,000 on the credit card.
Right.
Don't put your last 1,000
Because
on the
they will
credit
do
card.
that for
They'll
sure.
do that.
They will do
And
that.
there's
will
no
absolutely
need.
do
I
that.
see some 200 or 300 guys have more fun than the people throwing the crazy
Right.
money.
Yeah.
Okay? So
Amen.
it's about you.
Magic is in the building. Magic City and American Fantasies on Stars right now, celebrating 40 years since Magic City opened. What would you call the golden era of Magic City?
I think this half of the last 8 to 10 years is
Really?
probably the best years
Really?
ever. Yes, these last 8 to 10 years with the Magic Monday probably took it to a new level. 85 to like 92 was more of the battle years and sort of like a child growing till you get about 7 years old right then.
Okay.
And like I say, a couple people, big stars, Dion, Dominique lit the town up.
I was gonna
Not
say
just
that.
Magic City. They brought,
Yeah,
life
everybody.
to the town.
Right.
They brought, and we sort of took advantage of that
Okay.
once they started bringing people out into the streets. They weren't coming out as much. And, adult entertainment clubs were just like, little bit of traffic people. Was never meant to be full or a line out the door. You don't get that in, adult entertainment. You don't get that. So that's sort of what makes us a little bit different and sort of pushed us into the music era more because they're doing more than just strip. They're more into the music now than the girls. So sometime on Monday you can't even see girls. There's so many people.
Right.
You can't even see the women. So it can't
That's
be
the
about
other problem with Monday.
Yeah,
You might not get the person you're looking for
that. There you go.
because somebody else over there showing out.
Now, speaking of the girls, right? I know you had. Were you the only one who picked the girls who could actually work in the club?
No.
Okay.
No. Everybody, most of the managers pick the girls.
Okay. Yeah. And I thought your story was really interesting because you got married, right? And your wife, she didn't find out until maybe like the club was already open and you brought her in.
Well,
and
that
she
was
like,
my high school sweetheart.
Your
that
high
I
school-
married, yeah.
okay,
so-
yeah. And so she was talking about how she was kind of angry at first, but then she kind of got over it.
Never got over it.
No, oh, never really to this day.
Never got over it.
Really?
Never got over it.
Really?
It was like a gut blow. It might have been a gut blow. She never got over that.
But why you didn't tell her that you were doing this in the club? Like, how did you hide it from her, first of all? Because we women, we have that intuition, right? Like, we know something is going on.
I'm just
Here
working on
we
the
go.
project.
Oh, that's what you
I'm
said?
working on the project. Got the building. I'm working on it.
Okay.
What type of club didn't really seem to be the issue to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a
To,
club.
you said to you.
It was a club.
Okay.
It was a
Look
club.
at
I
you.
was looking to get money. So
Okay,
it
you're
was
right.
a club, and this happened to be nude at the time.
Right.
Okay.
So that was the last factor that I had to tell her.
Okay. All right.
Magic is in the building. Magic City and American Fantasy on Stars. 5-part documentary. I guess it's a weekly. It comes out one every
Friday,
week.
yes.
Every
Friday.
Fridays. We
Yeah.
dropping one every Friday. Celebrating 40 years. This may be really hard for you, Magic.
Okay.
Give me your top 3 dancers of all time from Magic
Oh
City.
yeah, I probably couldn't even name
I can name a couple of them because I was like, those girls are amazing.
It was so many, and you have to. The older girls from the old school get mad at me if I put the new ones
yes,
up
they
ahead of them. So they try to get me in trouble.
Yeah, don't
know?
don't.
But,
Or give me
They're
the
all lovely.
3 notable ones. 3 people who help raise the level of the club. 3 dancers that when you
So
think
we
back,
got
this person was
7 Up. Was a big starter. 7 Up, Venus.
Okay.
Then you moved up. You had Luscious Candy. You had
What about strawberry and the one what's strawberry and
It's
platinum?
So many of them. It's
It's a
so
lot of 'em.
many of them, man, came through. I got a little lady who live in the shoe ain't got more than me. She ain't got more than me. It's a lot of them. There's so many kids, man. So many came through. selling real estate now and doing different things. A lot of them really grew up, and especially the beginning girls. They were really go-getters. So they're still doing good, doing well out there, adjusted in society afterwards, and went on to do different things. A lot of them selling real estate and doing good.
I like it.
So I like when I see them do, rolling. So
Love
a
it.
lot of them rolling.
So was there anything too real or too raw for the docu-series that you said, hey, we got to cut that out. We don't want to tell that.
Some of the docu-series I haven't even seen.
What?
I didn't even know, when I went to South by Southwest, I saw the first 2 episodes that you saw at the movie theater Monday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I haven't seen any more than that.
Okay.
So I don't know nothing either. Stars might make a star. I don't know what stars might do.
Oh,
with
you're going to
me.
have an oh wow moment on the way.
Yeah, I don't know
That
what
part.
might happen. So, I didn't know the wife was saying all that
Oh,
kind
you
of
didn't
stuff.
know?
Man.
So she didn't come. Wait a minute. So your
She got
wife
me
didn't
back.
come
She got me
home.
back.
She didn't come on and say, like, baby, hey, like I didn't. Hey, well, I guess she's a get back because you didn't tell her about
That's
the club.
my ex-wife
Oh, the ex-wife.
from way back.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
stars
Got
at
you.
the bottom, now we're here.
So
You better tell 'em.
ex-wife. Okay, so like I said, we just saw the first 2
Yes.
episodes, which we don't want to tell a lot.
No.
I don't
But-
know. See, I
You don't
can't
know.
even tell
But you don't. Okay, so you don't know like we don't know. Okay, so what do you think? Why do you think now was like the best time to put Magic City as far as making a docu-series?
Opportunity came. Things were rolling. It was a good time. So a lot of people had a lot of questions. So we just answered some of them for them.
Okay.
A lot of them I knew friends, new customers. These younger guys never knew about the past.
Right.
We sort of leave the past in the
In the
past. Leave it in there. How you got there, you have to leave that.
Right, that part.
And you're Atlanta, so we can't talk about
You
everything.
can't talk about it. What happens in Magic City stays in
Stays.
Magic
That is a
City
fact.
for
We
sure.
try to keep some of it dead.
Yeah,
Let it
yeah.
be. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to show out and be knowing all that, and some don't. Some of
Right.
them just
Want to come in and just kind of incognito.
enjoy themselves.
But what I can say, Atlanta, when most times, Tig, I don't know if you can attest to this, but when you have a business meeting, you take your friends, your homeboys and homegirls like to Magic City and like
some
you can have
Depends
your,
on what
your-
kind of business endeavor.
It's according what kind of business
the
you're trying
business
to do.
the business meeting there.
It's
sometimes
it's kind of the hood golf course.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an opportunity to network in
I
a
like
different
it.
way.
I like it.
And talk about certain things without question. My brother Michael Magic Barney's in the building, the owner, the proprietor, the man who started it all, Magic City and American Fantasy on Stars. We are celebrating 40 years Magic. There's been a lot of negative connotations attached to strip clubs and stripper life, and whether it be drugs and prostitution and things of that nature. I heard you earlier speak lovingly of some of your former dancers and how they've evolved out of that situation. When people come at you or put you in the crosshairs regarding stuff like that, or you helping these young girls do bad and this, that, and the other, and what is your response to those people?
We don't really recruit girls. We sort of our motto is they come to Magic City. We don't go out looking for you
Right.
or nothing of that nature. We try to get them all to go to school, get some type of education.
Okay.
We've always been about just trying to tell them to at least go to school, take a nursing program, sell real estate, try
love
to
it.
do something, you know what I'm saying? Because there is life after this. And most people don't think that, but the girls, a lot of them do. A lot of them do. We got a lot of them in nursing school right now, and I'm seeing the blue smocks and stuff. And they come past with their smock, or they want me to see them and stuff. So they are trying to do something
Right.
good. And a lot of them have kids, so they got to look long term. You got to look long term when you got a family
Right.
or you got something, put that weight on your back with them children. Then you got to do more than just dance eventually. And some of them, relate to that.
Was there ever a limitation? You got at certain X amount of years, you got to get the hell up out of here.
Yes, there's always going to be that.
Is it?
Oh
Is
yeah.
it?
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Is that- go ahead.
is that you can't be the elephant stomping ground. You can't stay here. You can't do it. You can't do it. It just don't. That's how it works. it works with the flip. This is a flip business. You know, it just works better because your customers don't want to see the same.
Some of them do. Some of them like the OGs that come into the club. They come in and have their favorites.
There'll be some OGs. There'll be some great ones. There'll be some good ones. It's a whole bunch. But, you know, new is just more spectacular.
Spectacular.
Yeah, men are just, you know, new. You know, weird. You know, oh my
Who that?
God. Yeah, they like that.
Really?
Who that?
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do you tell them their time is up? Like how you say like, hey, this your 2 weeks notice? Like how do you let them go easy?
There ain't no easy. They hate you afterwards.
Really?
Ain't no easy. You might get whooped when you go to the other
Oh, my
club.
God.
If you go to the other club and see somebody you let loose, they be going, Magic, I got a bone to pick.
Oh my
You know,
God.
so it happens kind of.
Okay.
You know, it's a tough part
It
of the
is
game.
what it is.
Yeah,
All right.
NFL.
Okay.
You know, you got
Yeah.
to make the.
Either you on the squad or you ain't.
Hey, you go to the next squad.
Right.
It's plenty of squads.
Okay.
You see?
Got you.
There's only one Magic City though.
But
It
everybody
is,
got to
for
play,
real,
you
'cause-
know. But it's so many, you can't keep them. It's too many.
So I witnessed or heard about the body check. How stringent is the body check? Like, are there certain things that are more beneficial?
Well, you know, they used to back in the day. They would come in and dance some
Okay,
to
yeah.
show you what you would do in the interview like that. And as time coming along, people don't have time to
do it, yeah.
do the auditions. The auditions all day long take it like so. They just it's always a woman in the office. So one of the women in the office to check them out. And you can't never check them out by yourself. You
Right,
always
right,
have
Facts.
a woman,
Exactly.
You know, so you always have somebody, a lady in the office that would check them out or something like that.
Smart man.
Me, I've been around for a minute.
40 years.
Smart,
I ain't
smart.
doing it by myself.
I know that's right. Smart,
Amen.
smart.
Amen.
But yes, but Magic City shout out to the ladies there, and like I said, when I first walked into Magic City ever, I was like, oh, look at this is amazing. How is she doing that up on that pole? Like, it's a lot of work, a lot of creativity that actually goes into it. To me, I feel like it's an art and not just
Aerial
some women
artists.
some women just taking off their clothes and just seducing men.
No,
But I
some
feel like
of them who can
it's
do
a
that
whole
pole is,
what?
That's a
Oh
whole
my
different
God.
Pole gymnast.
I have like 3 or 4 of them. Like one of them is I said, girl, you got to teach me. She said, Jazzy, I got you.
And then,
But yeah,
you know, I think I still have a little bit of pole skills.
What you mean,
That's
man?
what, you know, I started off teaching some of that little, you know, the pole skills.
Wait,
but-
which
I
Magic?
know,
What?
I'm confused. What
You taught the ladies the pole? What?
how? You explain that. How?
No, you know, but I've been up there. I
Okay.
had to test the pole, make sure it worked good, you know, make
Yeah,
sure
just
before I let them go on up there.
Okay, to make sure it's strong enough.
He heavier than them.
Okay, got you.
They had me laughing, but yeah, I've tried.
Hilarious.
I've
But
tried
you
it.
weren't doing any tricks in there. You were just hanging on the pole to make sure it's sturdy enough, right?
I got a trick or two. I got a trick or two.
I gotta see.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Magic. I may have a skill. You know. I haven't been up in a while. You know, I haven't been up there in a while.
I think you should get somebody else to do it at this point, man. I think you can have somebody else test it out.
You got to be strong. You won't know
Yeah,
it until you
what?
grab that pole.
Oh my God! You have to be strong. So
Hilarious.
give it up to the
Grab
girls
that
there.
pole. You will not know how strong you have
will
to
not
be
know.
until you get up there and grab that pole.
My
I'm not
brother, the
strong.
OG, Uncle Magic is in the building. Magic City, American Fantasy on Stars now, airing 5-part docu-series. Okay, when and how did the wings become a thing?
The food is good. Food is amazing.
The wings became a thing maybe about 8 years ago. Maybe.
Only 8 years?
That's
Okay,
it.
no,
Like
it's
when
been
I
longer than
got here,
that.
why is all this happening when I
It's
got
been
here?
longer than that because the
Yeah,
food has
no.
always been good.
Yes, the food was always been good, but the
Yeah.
wings popped off real good maybe 10 years. I would
Yeah.
say 10,
Okay, I'll give it 10.
10, 12 years.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my time limits in my mind is warped. They warp speed.
Right?
Yeah, maybe 12 years.
12 years,
now,
okay,
and
yeah.
then when they took over the kitchen, it turned it up.
Listen.
And it's going to a new level with that.
Good.
You know, been going to a new
Good
level.
food.
with that.
Good food.
I mean,
man.
they done gave my boy a nickname behind it, Lemon Pepper Lou.
Lemon pepper. Yeah, Lou Will. Exactly.
And, you know,
Yeah.
Lou, they taking off too.
Mhm.
They strong for me. I mean, I'm old. I can't take that salt, boy.
I know.
So
I
wait,
know.
people always ask me, what's the earliest you could get them during the day?
3 o'clock.
3
3
o'clock.
to 3. That's our hours.
3 to 3.
The day
Monday
shift.
through Saturday.
Come through the day
Yeah,
shift.
3 to 3.
Can you order them to go?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do order pickups and stuff like that. Order them, pick them up. They do parties.
Yeah.
They deliver. They doing it.
I remember. I would just come just to order my wings and then leave. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
That's
why
what
not?
Lou was doing at the funeral. He was just ordering them wings. He was just getting the wings for some of the funeral people.
Yeah, as he should.
As he should.
Being a conscious, thoughtful person. My brother. Shout out my boy Lou Williams. In your opinion, Magic, what does Magic City mean to Atlanta culture?
That's a deep one. I don't know about that. We've been playing around with this Atlanta culture for a long time now. A lot of the superstars stick their head in. They push their songs. Future, you know, when they all get their songs popping or something, they'll run through and show some love. Or Drake. All of them came with different guys brought them. Like Future and them brought Drake. Somebody's always bringing somebody, and that's sort of how we got it to be like that, more of a tag and. Somebody always bringing somebody. Shaka Zulu brought some amazing people for us. Some of the most iconic people, you gotta say Shaka. Different people brought them,
I remember it was on Luther Day weekend, and we went to Magic City with Jamie Foxx and everybody. So man, listen,
to go back, Jamie,
money was everywhere.
Yeah, so
had a good time.
And somebody always bringing somebody. And
I've
that's how it
never
works.
not been there and seen somebody I was surprised to see in there.
Right.
Like I've been there, like, oh, all right. There's a whole bunch of, and I ain't saying who I saw because I don't know nothing.
No.
But there's a bunch of times I'll be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, because some people just don't want to be seen or known. They're in the cut. Well, the other celebrities, like they're in the middle. I'm throwing the biggest bag. I'm throwing all the money.
A lot of them came, had a good time. Raji,
Yeah, see?
she came in.
Yeah.
She know how to
It's
party.
just
Some people know
fun.
how to party.
Yeah.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
so Magic, did you hear? Do you know who Giveon is? The R&B singer.
Who is what?
Giveon.
R&B singer named Giveon.
Giveon.
So apparently he's telling this story more recently that he was somebody said we going to get lunch. And they told him they was going to Magic City. And he thought he didn't think it was what it was.
Okay, Giveon.
And he said this is the first time he had ever been into a tipping establishment.
Okay.
And he said he didn't know what Magic City was, but he said he enjoyed himself. But have you haven't heard that story?
I've heard some of his songs, not the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard some of his
Yes.
music on the radio. I think I've heard some of his music, but I didn't know about the coming to get the wings.
Yeah, he said he was coming to get the food and had no idea that there were these amazing scantily clad women bouncing all over the place.
So people knock on the door. Sometimes they think it's a magic shop. Come
Really?
from Greyhound. They come
Yeah.
across the street. They knock on the door, and they, what is going on in there? Oh, is this a magic
Come
shop?
on in.
He said something to that effect.
Yeah, it's
He
a
said, well,
magic
come on
shop. It's
in.
according to what you're shopping for. But it's a magic
Different
shop.
kind of tricks.
I love it, man. Magic City is a good time. It's always a good time.
Well, Magic, we appreciate you getting up
do.
this morning and stopping by to talk to us. We absolutely appreciate what you built down the street. 40 years worth of entertainment, an iconic landmark as far as Atlanta culture and hip hop culture is concerned. It's been referenced in a billion songs. If you're an artist, you got to come see what it's all about. And I call it make a donation to the legacy of it all. And I have made more than my share of donations down the
Support
street.
the ladies.
Support the ladies.
Absolutely.
I like the way you say
Support
that
the
right
ladies.
there. Support
Absolutely.
the ladies.
I
gotta give a quick shout out to my partner Marvin Brown. He's fighting cancer right now, and I just wanted to give him some love. tough with this cancer stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what's popping with it, but it seems like every other people
I
in there
know.
right now.
God forbid.
And he's in a tough battle, but stay strong, my brother.
Absolutely.
And one love.
Prayers
Amen,
out to
amen.
him.
Well, y'all keep watching Stars, Magic City, an American fantasy docu-series, 5 episodes worth, airing on Stars. Every Friday you'll get a new episode 2 this week. So I suggest y'all pull up on them. And by all means, go get you some wings.
Yeah, stay for the wings.
and some entertainment. Magic is our guest. Y'all stick around. More Big Tigger Water Show with Jazzy McBee right after this on B103.